Did you hear about the Pi network price? Some might be worried, but what if I told you this so-called dip is actually a fuel stop on the way to the moon? We're diving into the latest Pi network news and revealing why you should be more bullish than ever. Let's go. What's going on, crypto champions? Welcome back to Goldrush Crypto Daily, where we always find the gold in every crypto story. I'm your host, Goldrush, and today we're tackling some headlines about Pi network that might sound a little spicy. But don't you worry your diamond hands, because we're going to spin it into pure gold. We're going to be talking about token unlocks and price movements. But trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be feeling nothing but pure, unadulterated bullishness for Pi network. Now, before we dive into this incredible news, if you're loving the positive vibes and you're ready to ride this crypto wave with us, make sure you absolutely crush that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single nugget of crypto gold. Let's get right into it. All right, let's kick things off with this. Interesting article from Coinpedia, Pi network news, 119 million tokens to be released by month end. Okay, I see that headline. Some might freak out, but let's dig deeper, shall we? Pi coin is currently trading at $0.59, struggling to break above key resistance at the $0.60 level. The drop follows a steep decline in recent days, with the token down over 30% in the last 14 days and more than 80% below its February 26th peak. All right, so the price has seen a bit of a dip. So what? This is crypto. Volatility is our friend. Think of it as a fantastic opportunity to load up on more Pi at a lower price. This is a sale, people. A chance to get in before the next massive surge. Remember, every dip is just a setup for an even bigger pump. The price pressure comes as a massive token unlock continues to unfold. According to PiScan, more than 119 million Pi tokens are expected to enter circulation this month alone, with 1.4 million already unlocked on April 11th alone. The remaining tokens will be released gradually throughout the rest of the month. 119 million tokens. Sounds like a lot, right? But think about it. This is part of the plan. More tokens in circulation means more opportunities for the Pi ecosystem to grow and thrive. This is about decentralization and getting Pi into the hands of more people. This is how you build a truly global currency. Community frustration grows over delays and lack of transparency. As prices tumble, discontent within the Pi network community is reaching new highs. Recently, Pi Network Turkey, the project's largest community group in the region, issued a strong statement criticizing the core team's handling of the project. Okay, so some people are feeling a little impatient. That's understandable. When you're building something this revolutionary, there are bound to be some bumps in the road. But think about it. This shows how passionate the Pi community is. They believe in the project so much that they're holding the core team accountable. That's a good thing. It means the community is engaged and wants to see Pi succeed. The group accused Pi network developers of adopting a top-down management style, ignoring community feedback, and straying from the platform's original decentralized vision. What we once eagerly anticipated has now turned into disappointment. The statement read, stressing broken promises, lack of transparency, and indefinite delays to the open mainnet launch. Again, this just shows the community's dedication. They have high expectations, and that's a testament to the potential of Pi network. These are growing pains, folks. Every major project faces challenges. The fact that the community is so vocal shows they care. And you know what? The core team is listening. They're working hard behind the scenes to deliver on their promises. The group also pointed to unclear financials, vague details on partnerships, and little visibility into the actual number of live decentralized applications, dApps, on the network. Transparency is important, absolutely. And you know what? This feedback from the community will only make Pi network stronger in the long run. They'll learn from this, improve their communication, and build an even better, more transparent project. This is all part of the process. Is Pi network losing trust? Some analysts believe the sharp decline in Pi's value is being driven not only by token unlocks, but also by widening skepticism about the project's long-term vision and deliverables. As concerns mount over whether Pi network is truly building a meaningful Web3 ecosystem, or simply riding the crypto hype, the project's credibility appears to be at risk. Losing trust? Absolutely not. This is just a temporary setback. Smart investors know that building something truly revolutionary takes time and effort. The fact that there are analysts questioning the project just means we're still early. This is our chance to get in before the masses realize the incredible potential of Pi Network. Remember, they doubted Bitcoin too. But the amazing news doesn't stop there. Because we have another article that completely flips this narrative on its head. Get ready for this from CoinGape. Programmer reveals reason to be bullish on Pi Network despite Pi coin price crash. See, I told you there's a positive spin. This article is pure gold. A programmer, a Pi Network node runner, is here to tell us why we should still be incredibly bullish. Let's hear what he has to say. While the Pi Core team, PCT, has endured a barrage of criticisms, Pi Network node runner John Lang has expressed optimism over the future of Pi Network. He hinges his belief on several initiatives by the PCT while urging investors not to sell their Pi coins in the face of extended bearish sentiments. Yes, this is the kind of perspective we need. Someone on the inside, a node runner, who sees the bigger picture. He's telling us to stay strong and not to sell our Pi. This is a sign of true conviction. Lang says Pi Network is building behind the scenes. After enduring a torrid week that saw Pi Network price tumble to $0.58, John Lang is kindling bullish sentiments for Pi coin holders. According to a post on X, the Pi Network node runner revealed that the price correction is only a small blip in the grand scheme of things for Pi. A small blip. That's all it is. This programmer understands that short-term price fluctuations are nothing compared to the long-term potential of Pi Network. He's seeing the bigger picture. His optimism stems from a series of behind-the-scenes activities by the Pi Core team, which he says will usher a range of positives for the network. For Lang, Pi community members should be patient with the PCT in view of the mountain of work before the development team. Building meticulously behind the scenes. That's what they're doing. They're not just sitting around. They're hard at work creating something amazing. We just need to be patient and trust the process. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a revolutionary global cryptocurrency. Guys, be patient with the Pi Core team. They keep working, building meticulously behind the scenes, said Lang. Their task is not easy, and there are so much things to do. Exactly. This is a massive undertaking. Let's give the core team the time and space they need to build this incredible project. Patience is key in the crypto world. Furthermore, Lang wants investors not to capitulate despite the pervading bearish conditions. Pi price has slipped 13% and is in free fall towards $0.3 with all eyes on the PCT for a short-term fix. Just trust the process and whatever the market condition is, never sell your Pi cheap, said Lang. Never sell your Pi cheap. This is the mantra we need to live by. Don't let fear and short-term price movements shake you out of your position. Believe in the long-term vision of Pi Network. Pi Core team releases technical conditions for ecosystem developers. In a recent update, the PCT has released technical conditions for developers keen on building applications on the Pi Network. The conditions focus on a mobile-first strategy spelling out development language and framework while rolling out a software development kit. Technical conditions for developers. This is huge. This shows that the core team is actively working on expanding the Pi ecosystem and making it easier for developers to build amazing applications. This is where the real utility of Pi will shine. Per the announcement, developers must pass KYC certification, and apps on the network must indicate a way of value exchange. The PCT's pragmatic suggestions include apps for virtual goods, service decentralized applications, dApps, and minigame platforms. KYC certification for developers ensures security and trust within the ecosystem. And apps for virtual goods, services, and minigames? This is going to create a vibrant and thriving Pi economy. The PCT has released an update on Pi domain auctions, noting that bids have surpassed the 200,000 mark, confirming rising on-chain metrics. 200,000 bids on Pi domains. This shows massive interest and activity within the Pi network. The on-chain metrics are rising, which is a fantastic sign. Despite the rising PCT activity, market analyst Dr. Alcoin has urged the PCT to burn billions of Pi coins in its foundation wallets. Even analysts are seeing the potential and suggesting ways to further enhance the value of Pi. This just shows that Pi Network is on everyone's radar. The pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto has urged community members to help stabilize the Pi price via a decentralized strategy. Nakamoto proposes a community-driven liquidity pool, CDLP, powered by investors committing to purchase a fixed amount of Pi each month. a community-driven liquidity pool. This is the power of decentralization. The community coming together to support the price of Pi. This is incredible. See, I told you this news was actually bullish. Yes, there might be some short-term price fluctuations and some impatient community members, but the fundamentals of Pi Network are stronger than ever. The core team is building, developers are building, and the community is incredibly passionate. This is just the beginning of the Pi revolution. Stay bullish, my friends, stay positive, and peace out. Disclaimer: remember, this is not financial advice, but with all this amazing progress, the future of Pi Network and crypto as a whole looks unbelievably bright.